Hi guys, how you doing, guys and girls? So this video is about relationships. Basically, it's going to be a relatively quick video, but relationships are the be-all and end-all of everything. Basically, the way that you build and put things together. And there seems to be a massive problem, and that's that we all think that we are society, but we're not. Society is an animal to itself, and it should be, if it's the democracy and it's correct, it should be of the people, by the people, of the people, for the people, or by the people, of the people, for the people. So something along those lines. Sorry, having a bit of a bad day. But basically, if you think that what's going on externally and what's going on in society as a general whole is you, then you'll always be suffering, for the most part, or certainly you'll be suffering a hell of a lot. So you have to come to the conclusion and understand that these are external matters and you need to concentrate on the internal matters. So I made a little short earlier about patriotism and culture and media and gossip, and they're all synonymous. So basically they don't really exist. I mean, there are things in culture, traditional things and tribal things that we've been brought down through the ages, but they've been so manipulated over time that they really don't hold the bearing that they should do for the most part. I mean, there are natural things like, for example, certain cultures fish more than others, and certain eat different meats more than others, and these sorts of things, and they're pretty understandable and pretty reasonable for the most part, unless they're politicized. But I mean, you can have your culture and you can have your thoughts on your own culture, but make sure you do critical think that all the way through, because for the most part your culture is yourself, and you really need to critical think to understand who you are and how you fit into that, and how the culture fits around you, and what is the true culture, if at all. So really, I would take all of these things that people get so head up about because they've been told to get head up about it, patriotism, culture, so on and so forth, with a pinch of salt, because it's an absolute madness. And that brings me on to another video which I'll do on being judgmental. So yeah, you have to judge. So if you don't judge, then you can't discern, you can't understand things. So in order to be unjudgmental, you need to be judgmental. So back to what I was saying, relationships. So your relationships are not formed solely within society, they're formed within a human development, a human interaction. And that's what you need to remember, and that's what we all need to, I need to remember, everybody needs to remember. So basically, you have to buck the trend, you have to go out there, and instead of being paranoid and fearful and scared and have your back up and do everything in order to give any information, not do anything in order to share and be kind and take the time out to understand people and try and let their barriers go down and try and coax them into that. That's what we have to do, because if we don't, we're just dead, we're finished. There's nothing left. If we can't build relationships, because relationships are the be-all and end-all of everything. I mean, this will turn around ultimately, but now is the time. The erosion is too far. It's time for us to start depositing good things back on the shoreline. So anyway, God bless you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day.